Hey, hola, bonjour, ça va? It's me, the Lost Canuck, friendly neighborhood average barbecue kind of guy here up in the barbecue lab at the Lost Canuck studios. And today, for all you PK Grills fans, we're going to do a little charcoal cooking tonight. Now, I got to head over to Costco first, so I'm just going to prep this up, dry brine it for a couple hours before I throw it out on the charcoal. So, hey, you're probably saying, what is this thing, Lost Canuck? It looks like some beef. Well, look, if you don't like beef, now's the time to check out some of my other content, my fish, chicken, or pork, because we're doing some beef today. And on today's cook, we're doing tri-tip. Now, I had to go over to Stillwater to Brian's Market to pick up a little tri-tip. It's a small one. It's like a little over 2 pounds, barely 2 pounds. And look, with the price of beef skyrocketing, this is a more economical cut. Okay, prime steaks, or this is choice. This is Angus choice, but steaks right now are running what, 20 bucks a pound or something. These are 13 still, so you can still get away, enjoy some beef. So we're gonna take this nicely marbled choice tri-tip, and we're gonna turn it into this juicy, delectable, nicely seared and charred tri-tip steak. Stay tuned. All right, well, the prep on this is like super simple, okay? It's not much of a fat cap on here, some hard fat. So my prep's gonna be, cut this little small, looks like they gouged it here, so we're just gonna take that off. There, that's our trimming. Took 2 seconds, and then we're gonna just take a little bit of this hard fat off. I don't know if you can see that, because it doesn't render very nicely. There, it's better underneath. Okay, there's some more hard fat here. So we'll just take it down a little bit. Now you want to leave the fat on here because basically we're going to reverse sear this thing. We're going to smoke it on the charcoal and then put it over the hot zone and sear both sides. And it's going to be super delicious and juicy. These tri-tips are really nice. Now, Billy over at Hagberg's, he's got picanha. So he doesn't do tri-tips. He will on request, but he normally has picanha, which is also very good. And after my little rotisserie fail, which that video is coming out on how not to make picanha, I'll try another one. Go over there and pick one up. All right, so I think that's pretty good. I'll get some of these loose pieces off. This is just fat. Yeah. There's a big piece of oxidized fat. Just want to take off your oxidation. Now the fat tastes great, by the way. I don't want to make too much of a divot here. Take a look at the other side. Another piece of silver skin there we'll get. Okay, so our tri-tip. Now, traditionally, you'd put Santa Maria spices on here, okay? I don't happen to have any of those, so I'm going to go with this Trinity, where I picked up at Helping You Barbecue down in Omaha, Nebraska. This stuff, I really like it on beef, and he makes it himself. That's Ron at Helping You Barbecue in Omaha. So if you are interested in this stuff, I'll leave a link for it in the video below. And then we're gonna cap it with some of this garlic barbecue booster That's a local St. Croix Valley rub. And my family likes garlic, and garlic's really good on this. So let's prep it. I'm gonna put a little binder on, and yes, I know you're gonna say, hey, Lost Canuck, I hate binder. I don't use binder. You know what? You do you. I'll do me, and everybody will be happy. So if you don't want to use binder, it's not required. And the binder I'm using is this Bear and Burton's W sauce. Now, you might not be able to taste it at the end, but it would give more of an umami, savory taste. And it's made here in the US out of Florida. It's good stuff. I like this sauce. It's not typical Worcestershire sauce. It's more thick. Okay. So there. So we're going to throw this trimmings away because there's not really enough to worry about. And remember, we're reverse searing this, so we'll get a little color out of this too. Okay. That should be plenty there. I'll just pat that in. Yes, I know you don't need gloves, but my brain says I need them. And he doesn't put any anti-cake in here, so that's some of the clumps in there, but I just take a knife and chop them down. And then we'll go out and light up the PK360. And then we'll head over to Costco, and it'll be nice and hot by the time we get it. Let's put some of this garlic down, because hey, ooh boy, maybe that was too much. Okay. Comes out of there pretty heavy. So we'll be keeping the vampires away. This stuff really flows out of here. Alright, so let's throw this in the fridge. We'll dry brine it. We'll run down, light up the pit, go shopping. By the time we get back, the pit should be nice and warm. And we'll let it smoke for a little while, then reverse sear it. Now, it might be pretty late by the time we eat this, so maybe we'll eat pizza or something in between. But I do want to cook this up tonight because my meat was going to go bad. Alright, we'll see you down at the pit for lighting. And then I'll come back, throw this on, and we'll smoke it and see how it turns out. Lost Canuck out. Hey, well, we're down here at the pit at the PK360. And we're going to get our grill all lit up, get the charcoal lit, and throw our little tri-tip on there. So, you can see I've got my charcoal basket all set up. That's my new charcoal basket. Got a drip tray in there. This is my burn shop charcoal basket. I've filled it up with some lump charcoal from FOGO. This is FOGO XL stuff. And then a little bit of Rockwood around it. So I'm going to use my GrillGun, grill blazing GrillGun to light this up. And I'll do a little review on this here in one of my next videos. And then I'm going to try out my Combustion Temp probe because I haven't been using that too much. So look, without me speaking a lot, let's open up our bottom vents. I've got the top vents all open up. And we'll get this thing lit, and then we'll dial in our temp here after we get going. I'm going to open the grate first before we light it because I don't want to char up my grate. All right. It only takes a few seconds to light this stuff. I want to make sure a little bit of it gets ashed over. That's how you light it with the GrillGun. All right. So this is still cool. Let's close this up. We'll bring our temperature up. I'm going to smoke the tri-tip for the first about hour and a half. It should smoke up. I'm going to run the tri-tip up to about 115 degrees internal, so it won't take too long to get there. So I'll put a little smoke on there, and then I'll move it over the coals and sear it up on both sides. And we'll slice it up. Hopefully it's a medium. I'll bring it up to about about 125, and then it should carry into the 130s. Maybe I'll bring it up to 130 and it should carry up into the mid 130s, and then we'll slice it up and we'll eat it. So you can see the smoke's already coming out of here, so it looks good. I'll see you when it's time to throw the tri-tip on. All right, well, we're back. I got the PK360 warmed up to about 275 on the old dial here. I'm going to use my Combustion Inc Gen 2 probe, just so I know what the internal temperature is, so I don't overcook it like I usually do. And I'll also know what the external temp is too. So we're going to put this down here in the thickest area, right about there. So I'm just going to insert this into the minimum insertion point. Now that we got our temp probe put in, I got it into the minimum insertion point. Let's put the thick end towards the hot coals and the thin end down on the cooler side, right over my drip pan. You can see I got a nice hot coal bed there. Just close this up. I'm going to throw some smoke on it for, I don't know, maybe an hour. We'll see what the internal gets up to. As long as the internal is right around 118, and then I'll start reverse searing both sides over the coals. So, all right, we'll see when it's time to start searing this thing up. All right, well, we're back at the pit. It's reached actually a little over 118, and I'm going to start reverse searing it now. So I'm going to open up everything nice and wide, get the coals going. So it's going to take me a minute or two to get the coals all hot. All right, so we're gonna sear this up to 130 internal, but it's sizzling hot. All right, and my little meat thermometer is telling me what the temperature is. That's the Combustion Inc. Now I've updated all the firmware, so hopefully they fixed the Wi-Fi problem and it doesn't drop. But I've been really close to the thermometer, so it's been in Bluetooth, likely. Yeah, Bluetooth. So that's not a fair assessment. I'll when I do another cook, I'll do one more with the updated firmware, and then go upstairs, and then it'll be all Wi-Fi. All right, so we're gonna just sear this for, oh, I don't know, we'll do 2 minutes on that side, and then we'll flip it. Okay. So, oh boy, we're getting flames now. So we're gonna flip this. I probably see. I'm gonna put it near. Well, it's got some char on it. I won't put it over the coals as much, but we're still in the 120s, so it's not overcooked. We just got char on this one side, so that's fine. All right, so I'm gonna close the lid and do another couple minutes. 125, almost. All right, well, we've let it cook up to about 135, and apart from me charring the one side, it doesn't look too bad. Feels like a nice medium. So let's put this in our little tray and take it upstairs to the cutting board and give her a little slice and see how it turns out. I will close the grill in a second when I have a free hand, and we'll go upstairs and slice this up and see what it tastes like. See you at the cutting board. It smells great. Hey, it's the Lost Canuck here. We're up in the barbecue lab with our tri-tip. I pulled it off in the 130s. It crept into the 140s, but it should still be a fairly nice medium steak. So let's see. I think this is the joint here, so let's cut it against the grain this way. There. Let's take a look at the inside. Oh yeah, that's a nice medium. Looks good. It's very juicy. It's not. Oh yeah, look at the juice is running out of there. So let's cut a few slices out of here. It's very tender. This thing's slicing up like a dream. Very tender. I don't know if you can see how tender that is, but it's super tender. And again, like this tri-tip's not a super expensive cut of meat, so let's try a piece. And now remember, I had this dry brining overnight, so the flavor is phenomenal. It's out of this world. I'll take a couple pieces off of here for the videographer and see what she thinks, but tell you what, this is just as good as a picanha. Juicy, flavorful, nice medium. Got some smoke on it. It's really a nice cut of meat. All right, well, I'm going to slice this, the rest of this up for the family for supper. And plus, you know, it also makes great sandwiches if you slice it thin enough. Again, you can see how well it's very, very well cooked. So I think I went just a little over medium, but if I had to do it again, I'd pull it off just a little earlier. All right, so that's the PK360 grill, and reverse searing this. We're cooling the charcoal off out there right now. And look, first of all, I'd just like to say thank you to all my subscribers for returning. You guys are the core of my channel. Always appreciated. So thanks for watching, okay? And for all you new viewers that wanted to see a PK360 do a tri-tip, hey, thanks for checking out my channel. Please hit that like button if you like the video. Give it a thumbs up. Really helps my channel. And consider subscribing. I have, like I say, I have 4 different grills, 2 charcoal, 2 pellets, and I rotate cooks through them all the time. And if you want to see me cook something different, leave me a comment down below. I read all my comments, I answer all my comments, and I take them seriously. And then finally, almost finally, check out my Instagram page. I'll put the QR code for it right over here. I'm up to about 359 followers. Thank you, all you followers. I do post some content on there that's a little different than my YouTube channel, so check it out. Follow me on Instagram. And then finally, look, if you're interested in the PK grill, there's links from the grill down below. You don't need the 360 if you don't want to. There's an Aaron Franklin edition or just the regular one. Just click on one of the links and check it out. I think right now for Labor Day sales coming up, they're offering $100 off the PK360, which is a really good price for that grill. It's a lifetime. You'll keep it for the rest of your life. All right. So having said that, also check out my Lost Canuck affiliate links below. If you liked any of the equipment, the knives, cutting board, any of the stuff that I used, check it out. It's an affiliate store. It helps the channel grow. So again, and then don't forget to hit the notify me button. Boy, I got a lot of stuff to talk about. Hit that notify me, and for all you subs, and when the new content comes out, you get notified right away. All right, well, this is the end of the video. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching. And hey, don't forget, Lost Canuck says, be kind to each other. It really matters. Mental health is very important. I'm just going to put up some extra content here. If you want to check out some of my content, click on one of these links and it'll bring you to my channel. All right, take care. I love you guys. Bye-bye.